My name is Steve Mayne, and I am a Renaissance gamer. I play a little bit of everything, and everything I play with a little bit of skill. I'm in Hearthstone, and today I'm not going to run ladder because I have built, I don't know, a weird deck, a silly deck, based on a video by Day9. I've been trying to figure out how to build a deck that just runs your opponent out of cards. And he sort of did it by accident. Just trying to make a fun deck with a bunch of little silly battle cry effects and so forth. And I didn't have all the cards he had, so I've kind of had to cobble this together a little bit. And I've played around with it some, and it's kind of fun. And I just figured I would run it out and show it off today. So it's a rogue deck. I'm going up against Zeus as a priest. Kind of appropriate. But let's see. I'm gonna hang on to that. I'm gonna put back everything else. The deck really revolves around having cold light oracles. And hopefully, no, didn't get one. Oh well. If I don't get that, I can still do a fairly brutal beating on my opponent.
Greetings.
Through various and sundry means. And it's going to be interesting to see what our priest player is rolling out. There's a couple of cards I'd really like for this. Lore Walker Cho is a card I think this deck would greatly benefit from. There we go. For various reasons, Leroy Jenkins and King Mukla. All three of those cards put cards on your opponent's side of the field or in their hand, and then with things like Vanish and Sap, I can put them back in their deck over there and force them to destroy their own cards. Ahaha! So we have the Cold Light Oracle. However, I have a 3/4 Acidic Swamp Ooze. So let's just get rid of the ooze right now.
This guy's toast.
I can start getting frivolous with my opponent's cards next turn. As it is right now, I've got a really great double Oracle play with the Shadow Step. So I don't know what kind of deck they're playing, although they are trying to draw cards, so that could be pretty entertaining. So we're gonna Cold Light Oracle. Everybody gets cards. We're going to put that back in my hand. Do I want to play it again? Which will give everybody more cards. I don't. What I want to do is get rid of their ability to play something. Typically I would have left that in play. I don't know, maybe I should have Defias ringleadered that one. I don't know, we'll find out.
You gotta be kidding me!
Okay. Alright, so let's drop the Cold Light Oracle. Defias Ringleader. Now we're gonna sap that back into their hand. Now they're up to 9 cards. They could play that guy again, which I kind of hope they do. I hope they play the Venture Company Mercenary, because that'll make it harder for them to get rid of the cards in their hand.
Truth is my shield.
Okay, Sunwalker. Not bad. Alright, let's see. Let's
drink with me, friend.
So they're currently at 8 cards.
One shot, one kill.
And now they've got 10 cards. This is where, okay, they're going to lose the ooze. Not a great card for them to not have anymore, but decent. And this is where the true insidiousness of this deck starts to come into play. Alright, we're gonna...
You gotta be kidding me!
Alright, now they're back up to 8 cards again. Oh, so many things to do. Let's start with a betrayal. And so they've got 8 cards. Let's put 2 more cards in their hand. Just get rid of that thing.
Not good! Not good!
One shot, one kill.
And let's clear out some of my own space here. Alright, and they're going to lose another card. So, holy smite. Okay, that's actually a really good card for me to have him not have anymore. So, okay, he's figured out what the Cold Light Oracle is for. So I've still got another Cold Light Oracle in here somewhere. Okay. Let's see, what do we got? Alright, let's put this back. Give him back his Senjin Shield Master.
I'll give it a shot.
I'll get rid of this guy. So the other thing with this deck is a lot of the cards are very cheap. So I can end up playing them over and over again and getting a decent value for what I'm putting into play. Not thrilling. Let's see.
I wonder.
To Northred! Victory! Yeah.
Here we go.
You're this guy. Just because I don't really want to take that much damage. And conceal.
Job done.
So, I still actually have a lot of fun with this. Next round I'll have 10 mana. Okay, we're going to throw out that now. That's not bad. Let's see, he's at 6 cards. Okay, excellent use of points. How However,
Here we go.
and I got another Cold Light Oracle back. So, and 3 cards that I can use to put it back in my hand. So this is going out pretty well for me right now. He hasn't done a lot to draw cards, which means that we're going to be right on top of one another. But
Pass me that arc light scanner.
oh, that'll start helping me out.
Is someone injured?
Okay. Let's play my own Engine Shield Master.
You're looking at me. You're looking at me.
Alright.
Wanna blow something up?
So, let's see. Does he draw himself a card?
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Nice use of that. And we'll just get rid of that completely. So what's he at? He's at 5 cards. I am going to play this in an attempt to improve my hand size. Excellent. Gonna put that back.
You're looking at me.
Yeah, he's
You're
got
looking
1.
at me. You're looking at me.
So I really enjoy this deck. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's kind of bizarre and weird. The Cold Light Oracles just throwing cards out, so everybody gets to play with all their decks, sort of. I've destroyed what, 3 of his cards, 2 of his cards. So it really functions well. Although it is a slow deck to play, I will admit that the games aren't particularly zippy. All right, let's. Everybody gets 2 more cards. 8.
Challenge accepted. Victory!
So let's see what dies. And a Frost Wolf Warlord gets killed. And that's the other great thing about this, is my opponent is now taking fatigue. He can heal himself up to 4, but he knows I've got the Argent Commander in here.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Or he may not remember I have the Argent Commander. If he's got a taunt, he'll be fine. Of course, even then, I can just play the Cold Light Oracle and kill him that way.
Ready, sir.
I'm out of cards. Well played.
And just because I'm going to be decent about this, I'm going to hit him that way. I could have Cold Light Oracle and just had him draw 1 more card, would have killed him. But even ending my turn would have just wiped him out. So let's grab another game with this. That went pretty well. So far, the only deck I've had, the only game I've had that's been an absolute just beat is if my opponent's playing a rush deck, where all their stuff is very cheap and it's designed to be thrown on the field very quickly. In which case, playing Cold Light Oracles actually helps them significantly. But otherwise, this deck has been a lot of fun. Like I said, with like one or two different cards that I'd like to get my hands on. I think Lord Master Cho would be just absolutely hysterical. It would be funny to give my opponent Vanish, since he would get it as I'm sending all of his stuff back to the board, back to his hand, so it would make it even more difficult for him to not use. Oh, now see, this is a beautiful opening hand. This is, right here is everything I could want in an opening hand. I got a first turn play. I've got, I've got a first turn play with a Device Ringleader. I can, the cold, oh, this is just beautiful. I would prefer a, the 0, put it back in my hand, which I'm blanking on the name of that card, but, alright, let's do this.
Yeah, beat it.
There we go. So now they've been lulled into a false sense of security, believing that I am playing a standard rogue deck. So standard, in fact, that they have decided to throw a pirate at me. But little do they know,
One shot.
I'm going to do this. Alright. Not bad. Alright, now I could do this. Do I want to do that? Not particularly. But what I can do...
You're looking at me.
do I really want to lose this much stuff in one set of attacks? Let's go this route.
I'll give it a shot.
Here we go.
So next round I can play the Cold Light Oracle and Conceal, which will keep him hidden until my next turn. Alright, not bad. Or...
I'll give it a shot.
Here we go.
Alright, so let's be done with these things. So he's keeping up kind of a steady use. I don't think he has a rush deck. Oh, he's using a charge deck though. I think I've seen this deck. It's like everything in it's designed to do exactly 4 points of damage. What do I want to do here? I think I kind of need to do this. Okay, that'll help. Let's hit this thing.
Drink with me, friend. Job's done.
I'm not happy with having to take this much damage this quickly, but I don't think I have a choice. Yeah, the Fiery War Axe, yeah.
The light protects you.
Yeah, this is definitely... Okay, so this is a rush deck. It's just a... So, like, right now, a Vanish would be, like, the best thing I could possibly draw. And even then, I don't think it's going to save me. That could help.
Tadingo!
Here we go.
Job's done.
So, technically, he can, if he figures it out, he can actually kill me. If he hits this with the axe and it finishes it off with the golem, he'll have enough damage on the yeah. So, like I said, that's the one deck I don't really want to play with this one. All right, well, let's grab one more game and let's see how we do. I don't know, maybe if I just stuck with the play and just started throwing out the Cold Light article to give everybody more cards quicker, I don't know, maybe it would have functioned out pretty well, but oh well. Let's see what we get. Alright, a new opponent. Haha. And a worthy one at that. Oh, I do so love a good worthy opponent. So, Dark Star the Warlock. Hopefully not another rush deck, but Warlocks have been running... We're going to get rid of everything here. Warlocks have been running a combination of Murloc rush decks lately, so... not at all what I wanted.
The pleasure is mine.
Alright, let's see.
I greet you.
Alright. Let's throw this out. He didn't play anything on round one since there's enough imps in the world that the Warlock should have had something on turn one. And if he's playing Murlocs, he should definitely had something for turn one. So I don't really know what he's playing at this point. Let's see if we can figure this out.
Why do you
Okay, well, there's a Voidwalker.
Here we go.
You're looking at me.
Alright. So I don't know what he's playing. He's got a slow start though, that's for sure. Hasn't used his hero power to draw a card, which... Okay. That's a good play. Sorta. I mean, if you don't have anything else, I guess.
Here we go.
I have no real desire to play any of the cards in my hand. Yeah, this is one of the bad things about this, is it is so... The draw mechanic is so reliant on the Cold Light Oracles that if you don't get one, it does kind of screw up what you're doing for a while. Uh-huh.
Here we go.
If only using your hero power counted as, you know, playing a card for the purposes of any of the combo effects I have before me. Okay, Stampeding Kodo. That's actually a really good card here. Alright, let's...
This guy's toast.
Here we go.
Alright. So, that was, I mean, 3 cards to get rid of the Kodo, do 2 points of damage to my opponent, and put a 3/3 in play. I would have preferred to do that in 2 cards, but, you know. But it would have required a lot more mana than I had available, so.
Here we go.
Well, on the upside, I am winning. I mean, yeah. And I do have a huge handful of removal. So. I am disturbingly picking my opponent apart one point at a time with a dagger.
What we do.
And give that back to my opponent.
Here we go.
I'm not, I mean, I don't know if he just got a bad draw or what.
I wonder.
What we do.
Here we go.
Well, got my opponent down to 10 hit points through a combination of his drawing cards and my punching him. This is probably one of the most lackluster games on both sides I've ever played. Next round, I'm considering playing the Ancient Brewmaster just to have a creature.
You are not prepared. I'll put it on your tab.
Here we go.
So, I mean, I could have vanished, I suppose, and just sent everything back to his hand, but I don't know.
Put this apple on your head. This time for sure.
Come on, 5-5. Thank you. Well, at this point, if I could just draw my Argent Defender, that would be perfect. Depending on what my opponent does. Not what I was hoping for, but
Bingo!
Here we go.
I'm gonna take it here. So I'm just gonna go for a rushdown at this point. I think that's my best option on every level. Oh, I'm playing against Darkstar. You know, I don't think I've said the names of any of my opponents this game, and I feel really bad about that. I like to say their names, and I just haven't, and I've... So, this is Darkstar, and he's actually doing a pretty good job of keeping himself going. Alright. Yay. That's just going to make it harder for him to get it. Master Overspark until my next turn. Honestly.
You are not prepared.
I still have Vanish. Let's see what he's going to do. He's kind of at the point where he wants extra cards, but he doesn't really want to hit the button to get them because that'll put him in.
But no regard.
Here we go.
Come on, this has got to. I just need one card. Oh, for the love of it. Alright, everybody back to their hands. Oh! Alright, Blood Imp.
So many possibilities.
Pandaria will be Why do you call?
Well played.
Here we go.
My hand is too full.
Oh, got rid of the Doomsayer. That's nice. You still got the Mogashan Warrior out there.
Pandaria.
But I drew an Eviscerate, so this is going to be.
I will enjoy watching you die.
Unless he can do something to heal, which he can't.
Well played.
Tastingo!
It's actually a really good game. It probably went on a little bit longer than it needed to, but that's it. I like this deck. It's weird. It's silly. It's a little ridiculous. It's hard to play against because the concept of suddenly having all these extra cards that your opponent's giving to you, I don't think anybody's built a deck around that idea yet. If you want, I can show you what's in here. The rest of this video is going to be me just kind of showing the cards off, but like I said, it's you've got the 2 Shadow Steps, the 2 Saps. You 2 Youthful Brewmasters, 2 Ancient Brewmasters, and 2 Vanishes, which are all about putting cards back in my hand. I've got a Kidnapper to put a minion back into my opponent's hand. It's a little harder to use, and this may be one of the cards I replace as soon as I can. But then I got 2 Senjin Shieldmasters for defense, 2 SI 7 agents for offense, the Defias Ringleaders also for offense, the Eviscerates, Betrayal, Elven Archers. I mean, these are all either combo starters. Well, the Archers are combo starters. The Betrayal, the Eviscerates are there for removal. Conceal is another defensive card. It's also another one I'm considering getting rid of if I get any of the other cards I need for this. 2 Backstabs, both for removal and card starter. And then the whole deck revolves around the 2 Cold Light Oracles. It's a fun deck, and like I said, barring getting 1 or 2 cards I need to fill out some of this space, right now I think I'm going to keep playing with it. I might try it in ranked mode and see how that does. But that's going to be this video, so thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you watching. You guys have a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow.